Do a little short introduction, maybe 3 or 4 minutes. If Joanne could kindly play that Cone Denim video for 2 minutes, and I'll see you guys in 2 minutes time. It was such an honor for me and Sadia to work on this zero waste collection for Cone together with our friends at Genealogia. I've always, as a designer, tried my hardest to eliminate waste, even from the very beginning. Don't like the way things are finished. So for me, it was always about the cleanest way to possibly make a jean. And so I've always been doing some essences of zero waste when it comes to the one-piece fly or doing a clean waistband. It was a real pleasure to explore properly doing a zero waste collection, and the range of fabrics that Cone had given us was amazing as well. These were awesome fabrics that were all different widths. It was a real learning curve for me because every single fabric is in theory a different pattern. So you can have the same jean, but you have to do different details on every fabric to make it fit accordingly. So it was really interesting for me to explore this concept because we got a few garments looking amazingly well with hardly no waste. And then some of them, we were still having some issues. And so the real breakthrough came when I managed to figure out a way of fitting a pattern piece on pretty much any type of fabric. And that was amazing. So there are rules in pattern cutting, and the way I got around it was by putting darts in really unusual places. And it was just awesome. It was such a fun experience pattern cutting this actual collection. And then sewing it, I made sure that we followed through. We put circle bar tacks on everything down to the trims as well. We got screw-on buttons from our friends at Jawaid Brothers. AE thread gave us 100% cotton thread. It just came together so beautifully well. And, you know, not only that Genealogia did such a fantastic job washing the actual collection too. But I think zero waste for me is something that I'm going to be exploring for many years to come. And it was an absolute pleasure to start this process with our friends at Cone. So a little bit about me. So I've been a denim designer for 20 years. I've been also working with the Transformers Foundation since 2019 when they actually started. So I'm one of these denim designers that educates. So I really love education, and for me, it's all about still being a designer but educating at the same time. So the benefit is there's so many newer techniques that I'm learning about, new fibers, new ways of working that I get to share with a lot of the students that I work with. And being a designer for me is always about being very, very like transparent. I think hopefully all of you guys that are becoming designers, you hopefully learn in a similar way or practice the same way. And sharing knowledge is actually extremely important in our industry. So don't try and hide things or keep it to yourself. If there's something really cool going on, try and share it. Get like approval, but definitely try and share it, because the more we share, especially about the new ways of working, zero waste pattern cutting, bio indigo, new ways of spinning, it's super important for our industry. So design is very much linked with all of that. And if you get a chance to go to any trade shows, you learn a lot from the fibers and fabrics that you see as well. So anyway, so that was just a little introduction to a project that I did. We do about 4 or 5 of them each year. And that was a Cone Denim project we did about zero waste pattern cutting. So very unusual project, but extremely rewarding, because it was a completely different way to design a collection. And I encourage all of you guys to really push it when you do anything, when you do any kind of work, to try your hardest to always do something new and push your boundaries of what you can do. But you can't learn anything without learning about the past. And we got some amazing presentations, like kind of like today, trend presentations, as well as designers presenting how they work. And there's no right or wrong way how you design a collection. It's just nowadays, for me, the philosophy is to try and make a collection that doesn't create as much waste and doesn't harm the planet. So I've been a designer for 20 years. In the first part of my career, I was doing crazy washing treatments that take a couple of days to do, harsh treatments that use really bad chemicals. But now, for the last 6 years or so, I've been really pushing myself to try and move away from that and to design more circular and sustainable collections. And it's been more rewarding for me as a designer and giving me more of an exciting path to follow for the next, hopefully 20 years again. So very, very cool. But yeah, very, 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 very exciting. So anyway, a little bit about me, but anyway, I'm always here. You can always ask questions to me as well, but personally. But I've been with the Transformers Foundation from the very beginning, and I'm very honored to be a part of the Ed series, and I'm very honored to be a part of it.